All of the things, darling. All of the things. Okay, so we're live. I'm sick. Well, let's be clear. I don't even like saying I'm sick. There are cold symptoms that are leaving me now. And they actually are. I feel much better. It's just like coming on out. Hello. Great day. Great morning Tuesday. I did not live stream yesterday because I chose to just be quiet and let the cold symptoms leave. And so I'm so much better now. And I'm like super hydrating. But I'm on one like Drake. If you don't know what song that is, you can't be my friend. Let's talk, darlings. Okay, so are you making this harder than it has to be? This is literally a yummy topic. And I think it started, well, I know it started because I was talking to my group, and I'm just going to send this out to everybody, actually, because what in the world? Okay, so I'm so germy right now, you guys. I can't even deal. Hello. I'm going to show you guys what I wrote. Let me find it first. I am totally living from the bed for the next couple of days until I feel better. I start to get up and get dressed because, I likes to get dressed and I likes to dress up. I likes to put on my good makeup. I like to put on something cute because I just like looking amazing. But I said, you know what? I'm going to lay in bed and I don't want to get makeup all over my pillows because I don't know why I like to have white sheets and wear a bunch of makeup because that's just a bad combination. But anyway, we're going to talk about this. Are you making it harder than it has to be? Like, seriously? Here's what I wrote. I'm going to read it and then we're going to have a conversation. One of the biggest things I see for my members, I was talking to my online group and I realized this is just goes for everybody. One of the biggest things I see for my members is you're making simple things hard. You don't have to have meltdowns about what you don't know. Here's why I say meltdowns, because Instagram, this is annoying. Hold on, let me help you out. I ain't got time to hold this. Here's the thing. Meltdowns, because like I literally see people that are 30, 40, 50, 60 years old, like, oh my God, it's just so hard. I just don't understand. And you don't understand because I don't understand. And I don't know how to use a computer. And I'm not tech savvy and blah, 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 blah. You guys, just because this stuff could be your reality for 5 seconds, it doesn't mean that you get to pout and live it and just try to like get an award for because something is hard for you right now. I think that is the craziest thing. And you guys want to know why teenagers and 20-year-olds are acting a plum fool is because these 40, 50, 60-year-old adults are not picking it up. Get it together. It doesn't matter if you're not tech savvy. Who gives all the cuss words? No one. It's just a matter of, are you going to get tech savvy? So the thing here is focusing on what you want versus what you're struggling with. Okay. So let me stick to what I wrote. So I said, okay, I'm about to be 32, you guys. In my groups, most people are 40, 50, and 60. Like they're literally in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, right? Which is odd, but it's just the way that it goes. So I see 40, 50, 60-year-olds acting entitled and frustrated like kids, literally getting mad and snappy. Some of you guys keep saying that, like, because you have, I don't even know, like you're like fussing. I don't even know. Like, I don't know. I think it's because when you get older, you just get set in your ways. But because you don't know something, you act like it's somebody else's fault. Like I've literally seen people write emails like, I hope this worked because I just spent, this amount of time doing this. And I'm just like, you guys, and I'm not mad. I'm trying to tell y'all how y'all sound. These emails are nuts. You're grown. If you're watching me, you're super grown. And it doesn't have to feel good like butterflies all the time. Somebody got to say it. And what happens is I be around coaches that's making a ton of money and they're literally going, why aren't people growing up acting like entitled? It's like, but why aren't we telling people like, hey, that might have not been, you really missed it because you're acting like even me. Just because you don't know something, don't be pissed off. Getting pissed off to the point where it blinds you only hurts you. Like there's a level of pissed offness that puts you into action to do the thing that you've been putting off. And then there's a level of pissed offness that literally just keeps you stuck and keeps you blind and you keep making everything hard. You can't be perfect. There's no such thing as being perfect. And whatever you're setting out to do, if you're making it the end all be all, this has to work or else I'm going to die. It's like, that's going to just freaking stress you out. You have to put in work. You have to take the pressure off, and no class, no coach is going to help you without you doing the things that you have to do. Okay? You have to be willing to start and go, I'm not stopping until. I'm not going to rest until. I mean, that goes in any category. You could be trying to date somebody. If you really want that person, then you don't stop until. The person who has the most persistence wins. I love Grant Cardone's story here. How he talks about he got his wife. He chased her for a year. Some of y'all trying to get somebody that's so valuable and classy, and you holler at them one time and they dish you, and you go talk to somebody that's lower level. They'll talk to you, but they're not who you want. So then you be with somebody who you don't want, versus becoming the man that gets the person that you actually desire, or becoming the woman that gets the man that you actually desire. It's persistence. It don't matter what the category is, the conversation. I won't stop until. I won't stop until I get what's mine, period. Pistivity. Dr. Inspire says, good stuff, so true. Stop until. Right. So I was telling the Saints about you this morning on my live and how they need to invest in their brand and take your class. Thank you, Crystal. What the hell? You're only 32. Correct. I'll be 32 November 21st. Hey, Crystal. So listen, and I just wanted to say that because I'm reading some comments and stuff. And here's the thing. I want your testimony. Like if this is for my paid members, but like in general, even on my free stuff, like I get actually so many people from my free videos sending me testimonies like about how much the stuff that I do helps. So it don't matter whether you're in a free product or a paid product of mine. I want you to win, period. I want to win. I want you to win. You cannot win if you're constantly looking at what you don't have, because we already know that there's somebody with less resources than you that made it happen. So really, you got to look at what is the truth. Are you looking at what you don't have because it's just easier to sit there than actually take action? Hey, Priscilla. What's up, Courtney? Good morning, Saints. I just wrote, it is possible to have a positive attitude when things are hard and I'm doubting myself. Then your message alert came through and your title is on point. Amazing. Let's go, Renee. What's up, Johanna? People are so afraid to give for free. They really are, Candy. I love you already. Listen, so many people be like, I literally have people leave comments saying like, why am I telling certain things for free? Because I'm making it bad. That means you have a lack mentality, and I feel sorry for you. Because I don't care how much free information there is, you still gonna go and pay for so much stuff. Like, it's just the way that it goes. Like, I don't even think like that. I could care less. There's so much stuff that I teach for free and then I teach you pay. People want that connection. People want to be able to want you to hold their hand. I mean, it's like a whole thing. Anyway, so what I was saying was you have to be willing to create until you hit the sweet spot. There's no get rich quick thing that's happening. Law of reciprocity. Exactly. You have to be willing to create. So for those of you that have been watching me talk about creating your online courses, you guys, I've created so many courses, and my mentor, Lisa Nichols, asked me to create a class that shows you how I create them fast, right? And it's not because you're going to create a class fast and get rich. It's because you create the class so that people can get into your atmosphere and you can help them. Like, instead of trying to guess what they want, just gather the people and let them tell you what they want. And you're only going to gather them around conversations and products and services that you know about. So you don't have to worry about being perfect, because here's what I know. And you just go down what you know. Like, you just go, like the fact that I can lay here in my socks, in my Snuggie socks, I got some pants that got the installation on the inside. Oh, it feels so good. And just be in the bed and let this cold release and not be worried and be chilling is because I was willing to keep going and not stop until I saw what I wanted. I was willing to keep going and not stop until I saw what I want. And I still ain't stopping. I still got new goals. Like, what is you saying? Like, I'm never going to stop. Period. Point blank. You cannot make one YouTube video and act. I see a lot of people keep saying, oh my God, it's happening. No one cares, you guys. Even you, if you go look at Will Smith, when he first started his YouTube channel, Will Smith was like, I want to quit because I thought I was going to get more subscribers. First of all, getting subscribers is not the end all be all. This is not about YouTube. I'm just trying to give you an example. So many people talk to me about YouTube because I have a lot of YouTube people. And 90% of my customers come from YouTube. Anyway, the point is, it didn't happen until I made 100 crappy videos. And then I was like, oh, there's like a formula to this thing. Oh, okay, now I get it. And like all of this, you need an award and a pat on the back. You better start patting your own dang back and get your life and keep pushing. Push. Go hard and not in some retractive way. When I say push, it needs to be exciting. Like I love the thrill. I love creating content, whether you watch it or not. I like doing this because it's what is wants to come out of me. Like I cannot help it. Get to that stuff and be willing to stick at it until you see the opportunity. But we don't do this just for the money opportunity. You do this because you can't not. You have to be willing to create until you hit a sweet spot. You have to be willing to be vulnerable and start before you're ready. You have to want it so bad that nothing can stop you. That's why everybody liked that song. Think about certain songs. It's me. I got one video on YouTube. Right. I mean, most people, and I get it. I'm not, and let me just tell y'all, when I'm ranting, I'm so not ranting to make you feel bad about what you're doing. I want you to jump into action. Hey, Auntie Brenda, I want you to jump into action. Like, oh, okay, I've been tripping because I made one video and I thought I was going to see 4th of July fireworks. Oh, it don't work like that. I just got to keep going. So what is the reason that you're actually doing this? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at that. Because you guys, what in the world? I don't even know no other way to live. Like, what in the world? Lord Jesus. But remember that song? Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. Like, the reason why we like it is because nothing can stop me. We like songs like that. Why do we like the song? What's the other song that I like? I've been down so long it look like us. They look up to me. I got fake showing love to me. Straight up to my face. The reason why we like it is because it's talking about like, dude, I've been down. So what's up? Like, I can only go up from here. You have to take that mentality. Right. All DJ Khaled stuff. They didn't want me to give them an anthem, so I gave them another anthem. That's a lifestyle. It don't happen because you're DJ Khaled that we know now. It happened because of who he was before we knew who he was. Think about Pitbull. Me not working hard. Yeah, right. Picture that with a Kodak. Took my life from negative to positive. I just want y'all to know that tonight, let's enjoy life. Me, yo, Pitbull. Tonight. I want on you tonight. I love that song. It makes me so happy because it's just talking about like give everything. Like, and it doesn't matter. Love the journey, love the process, you guys, and stop having these elementary little kid, 22-year-old entitlement meltdowns. And you wonder why your kid having one. Because you having one. Get over it. Get your life. Okay. There is no, like, you have to put in the work. And this is the conversation. Now, my daddy raised me like this, so I know that it's like some people don't like this kind of talk, so you might need to turn me off. But at the end of the day, at some point, I can't be so sugary butterfly because the sugar pie honey buns is not helping you. It's only making you sit in mediocrity. And if I die tomorrow, you best believe at least I was like doing my thing. Like I was dying in the middle of doing my thing. Some of y'all just trying to like, I don't know what you're trying to do. Did you say you were sick? I am so sick. Can y'all not tell? I'm like super sick. Like it's a hot mess right now. Like I've been taking, it might be the Theraflu. Could you get drunk off Theraflu? Because I've had several packets. So I don't know. I'm definitely sick. I've been sick since I woke up Sunday and my head was like, oh my God. And then I got rid of it by Sunday afternoon. And then I go sit on the patio because that's what I like to go do. Didn't know that I was like sick. I thought I just had like an allergy. So by the time I got home, it was like, everything happened. Yes, Candy, receive. Like, for real, let me tell y'all something. I'm going to give, this is my energy on a sick day, on the real. Like, some people be like going crazy, and I'll be like, it's just a decision. I've been talking to y'all about your frequency. Even on when I was in the hospital dying, bleeding to death in the hospital, the reason why they weren't urgent initially, I honestly think is because they was kind of looking at me like, is she sick? Like, what's happening? Like, I see that she's bleeding to death, but she's so happy. That's my normal energy, to the point where I have to I was like, hello, it's kind of an emergency. I feel my life leaving me. I could be dying because of my energy. It's a core frequency. This is what we talk about on Good Tea for Life. So yeah, it's like a decision that even when bad things happen, I feel like crap right now. And I would say it comes and goes. But at the end of the day, I just can't stay down. It's just like, you're going to have to kill me. I cannot stay down. When this guy was beating me up, do you know the next day I got up, I washed my face, I had a swole eye, my hands were swole. Do you know I still got up and I got dressed? And I'm like, oh, I can't stay down. It's not happening. Period. Period. Exactly. Nothing can steal your joy. I get lifted up that song. Yes. Hey, y'all. Thank you, Maya. I'm feeling better than like yesterday, but this is like an easy sick. Like some people be really down. Like I could actually, if I had to go to work, I would go to work. Like I would be fine. But I'm happy that I can watch bad movies on Amazon. You guys, Amazon Prime has like a Netflix type thing, and their movies, some of these movies, I'm like, who would pay for this? And it's okay because I watched it, so I'm happy everybody got paid. The whole time I was watching, I was like, what am I watching? Oh my gosh, I can make this movie. So back to my little thing I wrote. You have to want it so bad that nothing can stop you. You have to ask questions and not be offended by the answer that you receive. Instagram. You don't shift in vibration. Frequency equal frequently. Yes, Candy. That's what I was saying on my thing. Was you on my thing, or we just vibing? You just got that? Yes. So you have to be willing to ask a question, even if it's a stupid question. For those of you that are older than me, which is most of you guys, like, it's okay if you don't know how to, I don't know, create a website. Don't have a meltdown. Just say, Keisha, how you make your website? Who would have thought? I can tell you. And then it don't matter if you don't have a computer right now. Just say, oh, Keisha, you know what? You ask her the question, and if I give you an answer and it requires you to have a computer, don't get mad that you don't have a computer. What friend do you know that have a computer? What library is next to you? What hotel can you go sit in the lobby and use their computers? Child, all the Marriott's got computers. Go sit in the Marriott, act like you checked in. They ain't gonna ask you. They don't know. Just go sit in the Marriott and work. They don't care. Trust me. Okay. Oh yeah, okay. So you have to be willing to start again and again and again and again and again. You have to be willing to start again. If you are determined, my daddy told me the other day, he said, Mickey, determination is what's going to keep you in the game. Long after all that motivation leaves you, it's your determination. You have decided at a cellular level that I cannot be stopped. That's why Bad Boys, that's why you like Bad Boy, P. Diddy. We ain't going nowhere. We ain't going nowhere. Listen, why do we like people like that? Even with Kanye West and his movement that he have right now, it's because we see his determination. We're following the movement and the belief of what it's a bigger picture thing. So are you in it to just make some money to pay rent? Or are you trying to start a movement and be willing to ride the movement? Let the movement lead you and guide you. Some of y'all are not willing for that. Renika, well, you giving me life right now. Thank you for showing up. You're welcome. Hyper Jesus. If you want to be successful, I have your songs in my playlist. I love it. If you want to be successful, I can't sing. Let me tell you what to do. All the great ones did it, yeah. It's your turn to jump. You might get knocked down. They might even say you're crazy. Get out your comfort zone. It's what you have to do. Just take a leap of faith. Hey, and jump as far as you can. And when you look around, look how high you're soaring. Jump, jump. Even if you're nervous, it's your turn to jump, jump. You better get that courage. It's your turn to act like a success and think like a success in order to become the best. Hope it don't sound as bad as it sounded in my head because I feel like I'm singing through a balloon. That's a jam now. You know what I'm saying? So listen, you have to be willing to start again and again and again. This is not hard. It is tedious, okay? Tedious. Crystal J. Candy said, you're my spirit twin. I love it. Start your movement so your tribe can find you. Exactly. It's a movement. If you follow me, you like the fact that I say do it even though you're scared. Start before you're ready. Live your life. Have fun. Laugh. Dance, honey, like nobody's listening. Go out to eat by yourself, child, and order the best wine and the best steak, okay? Do you. Start the business before you're ready. Quit. Leave if necessary. And keep pushing. And get back up even though you fall. Like, that's who I am. And so if you follow me, it don't even matter what I'm talking about. Because you know that's going to be the moral of the story. We get things done. We make it happen. We have fun, okay? We love God around here between the north side and the east side and the 2020. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. And anything else that I attach to me, if you believe in my movement, you'll stick around. Maybe some things, maybe some products you like, maybe some you don't. I don't care. I'm going to keep doing what I do because I can't not. And that's what my message is to you. Keep doing what you do because you can't not. Like, you have to just do it. And all of a sudden, you're going to be getting auditions to be Whitney Houston. Why? Because you can't not put out the video of you imitating Whitney Houston. You could not, because that's just what you do, and that's who you are. That's one of your favorite singers. And then all of a sudden, you get called to audition twice, 2 separate times, because of a video that you made, amongst all the other 700 videos that you've made. Like, that's how things happen. And oh, you might not get the Whitney Houston role. I didn't get the hologram, but guess what? You never know. Even now, what if something happens and they be like, we got to go with that girl that we call back for the private auditions? What if? I don't know. I'm going to keep being me. I'm not going to say, oh my God, I suck. No, that was a leap of faith. And I did that. And it taught me something, whether I got the audition or not. The lesson could have just been putting yourself out there. The lesson could have just been like the faith that it took for me to go and audition was a big deal. I didn't believe. It made me see that I needed to have bigger beliefs. So you don't even know. Like, so stop tripping and just do it the heck. Stop thinking so much. I think the therapy got me a little tipsy. Maybe. I don't know. Did therapy make you tipsy? Where my doctor's at? Good. It's actually a good thing you are sick on this new moon. I will inbox you the reason. Yes, this is true. I used to go use Hotel Business Center all the time. Yes, use use the Hotel Business Center all the time, honey. Like, I have plenty of friends that do that. Like, seriously, no one's gonna ask you anything. There's computers there. Look at my auntie. My auntie right here in the comments. Brenda, my auntie Brenda Battle right there on Facebook. Sorry, other people, y'all can't see her. But she's the same way. It don't matter what happened to us, we're gonna get it done. Period. So I mean, I'm gonna have to say that I'm really blessed because my aunts and even my mom, my biological mom that had me, she had me working 2 jobs, going to school. So I really think it's in my DNA to just make things happen. And then also the people that was around me, like I saw my aunt and them making everything happen. Like, period. My auntie, it don't matter. You gonna be, I don't care. It's going down. What you want to do? Okay, I'm gonna support you. I can't get this job. I'm gonna go get this job. Like, my auntie just, that's how she is. Like, so my auntie know this is how it goes. You know, by now, some of my family would be like, oh, she lying. That's the thing about being public. If it wasn't true, somebody would have outed me by now. I think, anyway. I had to tell myself that about going live because I didn't have a title. I was like, girl, just show up. Exactly. And I have a live stream boot camp. Oh, I'm getting ready to launch my live stream boot camp again, by the way. It's just a fun 21-day thing. We're about to start back up. Getting to the part about a show. Creating your own show like this. So, and it's just a practice camp. That's all it is. It's a practice camp. Auntie said I would have, LOL. See, family shady. She like, yeah, I would have told on you. Auntie like, it's all true. But it's funny because I'm not missing it. Good. Hi, my baby Reagan. I love you. Y'all, it's hot. I try to wear clothes in my house because, you know, they say when you're sick, you got to put on some clothes. But it's just hot. It's just too hot. These socks. Okay, back to what I was saying. So, it's not hard. It's tedious. I really don't think that it's hard. It's tedious, you guys. And so you have to work on reframing things that are frustrating you while you're doing whatever it is that you're pursuing. Maybe you want to, like my brother and his girlfriend, his fiance, they're vegan. And it was hard at first. And now they're like vegan pros. They be like cooking all kind of stuff. When I went to their house, it was so good. They made me some food and it literally was so good. And it was vegan. So, I mean, it was hard at first, but then it wasn't hard. It was just tedious because you have to take out the old program and put in a new program. I miss you too, baby. You have to take out the old program and put in a new program. And this is regarding everything, even when it comes to working out. You have to practice reframing. Really, this is a continuation of the conversation that we were having last week, which the conversation was really like, what's your frequency? It's going to be the thing that you frequent the most. And so if you're frequenting a conversation of I'm broke, I never have enough, there's not enough customers, nobody supports me, I'm fat, whatever you're saying, I don't know, then you're going to keep seeing that frequent occurrences in your life, okay? We function by faith, the impossible. Exactly. I'm proud of you, Auntie. My auntie was like, I'm going to get this big old house and I'm going to get this and this and that. Boom. She got a big old house, 100 yards. She has a courtyard, darling. She has a courtyard, honey. Y'all want to know where I get that from? That lady right there definitely has a lot to do with it. Like, I remember being young and watching my aunt go for all these different jobs and always want more. She would get a job and then go for like, oh, I want a raise. Like she would just go for it. She didn't have the degree or none of the certification. She'd be like, oh, but I'm about to go get this raise. And then she would come home and be like, Michelle, girl, I got it, girl. And then we'll be in her BMW. It's a wonder I drive a BMW. My aunt used to drive a BMW. So it's kind of nostalgic. Like there have been moments, Auntie, where I'm in my car jamming my music, looking cute. And I would literally see my auntie sitting next to me because I used to ride with her on Saturday mornings. She would get in the BMW. She would turn on some Brian McKnight and she would be like, oh, yes, girl. And we would pull up to the light and my auntie would just have like, she didn't wear a lot of makeup. She put her little red lipstick on. And guys would be like blowing the horn, trying to get her attention. She'd be like, whatever. And we were just doing the thing. And I wasn't doing nothing but being a kid. But I watched my aunt. And it's so funny because that's how I am. I get in my car, baby. I love my lipstick. I love my fabulosity and all the things because it's a frequency. I'm shaking this perfection mentality disguised as excellence. Exactly. So many people, I have so many people come up to me and they're like, you just did it, huh? I was sitting in Croatia and I was talking to this multimillionaire and he was like asking me all these questions and he was like, you just started, like you just posted it and that was it. I'm like, yeah. He was like, we've been literally planning to do the same thing that you're trying to do for 6 months. He was like, and it's freaking me out. And he's already making millions. He was like, and you just like launched it. I was like, yeah, because doesn't it make sense to let the people build and tell you what they want? Like they're already interested. Give them a shell outline and then get them in the room and work with them and genuinely help them. Doesn't that make sense? Because then people, you're just helping people. I mean, I don't know. It just kind of makes sense to me. He was like, I cannot believe that we've been making it hard. And a lot of people that are corporately trained, you have a very hard time dealing with somebody like me because I push you off. I push you off the ledge. So many people I push off the ledge and then they come back to me and they be like, oh my gosh, Keisha, I was freaked out and I was mad at you at first, but now it works. I just made $5,000 this week. Oh, really? Because that's how it works. Don't make it hard, you guys. It will be tedious. It will require something of you that's not normal. But It's really more mental than it is anything. The hardest part is getting out of your own way. The hardest part is like saying like, oh, I deserve this. Oh, I can do this. Like, that's it. You don't need to know how. You don't need to know how. You need to say, I am about to do this. And that's it. When I decided that I was going to start getting paid for what I know, my mentor told me, Lisa Nichols told me, she was like, I was doing her hair and makeup and stuff. And she was like, Keisha, I really want you to travel with me more. And I was like, girl, you know, I'm tied to the chair. Not only did she had her ulterior motives of me traveling because we had so much fun together. And it was like, you need to be able to travel anytime you want and work from anywhere. And I was like, well, you know, I'm not like you. So that was kind of like a pie in the sky thing. And then when I started to think about it, it's like she planted that seed and then she went away. And I got a nice, cute house and, you know, I had all these cool things, right? I'm making a lot of money, but I'm like, I do want to travel. I started looking in my closet. All my clothes was like California clothes. I remember it was October 2013. I was laying in my bed. It was late at night. And I just felt in my gut, I'm about to move. I'm going to California. I don't know how I'm going to get there. I don't know who I'm going to stay with. I don't know. I don't even care. I just made a decision that I wanted more freedom and I wanted to live life on my terms. And at that time, I was just overwhelmed with everything that I had. And I just wanted to walk away from it. And it was something that was deemed successful. I'm walking away from a 6-figure salon business. That was successful. But I wanted to be in the sunshine and I wanted to just try to make money on the internet, right? And so I had to be willing to give away. Like, now some of y'all ain't built for this, okay? So you don't got to give up everything. I didn't have any children and I could risk it all because I also know myself. I ain't never stuck, okay? Even when I'm stuck, I ain't never stuck. And, you know, some people can say that, but I'm trying to tell you, I can give you a million reasons where I almost died. And I know that I ain't never stuck. You would have to kill me for me to be stuck. I'll be stuck in the ground by then. You can burn me up, child. I don't care about no funeral. So anyway, here's the thing. I knew that if I go to California, I know my hustle. The thing about getting paid for what you know, some of you guys, y'all need to understand that you need to keep your day job and then just build your side hustle because you are not built to like not have your comfort things. I see some of y'all don't know what it's like if you don't have, you know, a certain amount of bank balance. Y'all don't know how to function. You start freaking out and making decisions from that panic. I'm not built like that. I can have $0. I'm still going to be chilling and I'm going to come back. I know I'm going to come back. It's not even a question of is it going to happen. Some of y'all are not built like that because you grew up some kind of way. I don't even know why, but you know, we ain't had none. So we know what it's like to be perfectly fine and with nothing. So anyway, my point is figure out what your version of that is. But when I decided to set out on getting paid for what I know, first I started comparing myself to my mentor, who's a multimillionaire. Why would I do that? I'm not even know where she was. That didn't make any sense. But that's what we naturally do. So stop comparing yourself. And then the other part was like, I was so like, oh my God, I don't know anything. I was so busy thinking about what I didn't know. How many of you guys have been stuck talking about what you didn't know? Like, that is just crazy. I don't know what I'm going to teach. I don't know what I'm going to do. That's all I kept saying. And then when I really looked at it, the thing that I want to teach and I was most passionate about were the things that really frustrated me because I knew that people were getting swindled. And I was like, what? I can help people get that result. I know in my heart that I can help people get this result consistently. Some of y'all getting frustrated because you're trying to do something that it's pie in the sky. You can't help people get that result consistently. And maybe you can in your future self. But right now, what is it that you can help people get consistently? So for me, I was like, thinking that I didn't have anything to teach and share, but I had this desire to teach and share. When I really even look back at my YouTube channel, I was making, thank you guys, Instagram, I love it. I was making videos for free on all of the things that I was learning. Who does that? I wasn't getting paid to do that. I never thought I would get paid to do that, but I was doing it for free because I was watching so many people struggle. And I didn't think anyone would pay me for what I knew. Can anybody know what I'm talking about? I don't know. Anyway, I didn't think that no one was going to pay. But I had such a passion for helping people. Even now, I don't get paid for good people. Like, well, there is like the paid version now. But even this right now, nobody don't get paid for this. I just cannot do it because I be like, what is wrong with people? Hello, you could die. I don't know. You shouldn't be scared of death. You should look at death as like this thing that's coming, and I gotta get everything I want to get done because it's coming, period. I ain't scared of it. It's coming. So, back to the story. I didn't know that people would pay me for what I was telling them for free because I was thinking, well, it's free. Why would they pay for it? But there is a particular group of people that are literally out here in the universe waiting for your version. Do you believe this? Yes or no? Y'all said to ease up on the therapy. Yeah, I've had enough. I'm taking some in like a couple more hours. Right. Oh, I asked the question. This is how much ADD. I was like, why is everybody saying yes? Yes. Okay. I forgot to ask the question. So here's the thing. There is a particular audience assigned to you. Look at the bread aisle. Exactly. Look at the medicine aisle. You're going to get regular on-brand Motrin or you're going to get the CVS brand. They both win it. Look at Kim Kardashian and Kylie Jenner. They both have a makeup line. Like, look at Skims, and then which is Kim's body line, and look at Spanx. It's the same thing. Everything. How many people teach classes on building courses? There's a million people. I have a class. I have so many classes. Okay, Instagram. I'm gonna have to move y'all. Let me put y'all right here. Instagram. Okay, put y'all right here. I have a million classes on other things. I started teaching classes on how to make classes after I was making six figures because I was making classes. Does that make sense, you guys? But at the end of the day, even if you wasn't, and if you know how to efficiently build classes, look at this. This is a whole class that teaches people how to do short hair. So some of you guys be like, what do you do? I have all these little things that are working. They're like little banks. They're like things. Like there's just information. Look at this class. 10 steps to 10K using social media. Instagram, YouTube. Like this is stuff that I'm teaching you guys. I literally show you how I sell things on social media. Oh, Instagram, y'all can't see. Sorry, y'all. It sounds fuzzy. Oh, because I moved the camera. Can you hear me now? I'm trying to show you guys. I don't have a tripod and I'm in the bed. It's so much happening. But the point is, I have all these classes, right? I never even thought I was going to make classes like this. But because I decided to help people on one thing, those same people started asking me for the other stuff. And so, oh, okay. Can y'all hear me, Instagram? Let me help Instagram real quick. It's because it's old stinky iPhone. I need to get, you know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get a thing so I can just put all my devices so I can just lay in the bed and talk to people. Because I know somebody already invented it on YouTube. Okay, great. On Amazon. But the point is, until I understood the value that I was providing, and that there was just a certain amount of people who literally just wanted me to teach them what I was doing. It's not wrong. It's not anything other than it's just great. Like, I mean, there's just, and they're loyal and we have so much fun and they get breakthroughs and they start making money. And it's just like, it's just amazing. Oprah has her audience. Dr. Phil has his audience. Everybody has an audience. This is I see commercial daily on building businesses. Exactly. There's just a million, and then everybody's just going to connect to who they connect to for different reasons. Like some people need to see Black people, some people need to see white people, some people need to see Asian people, and it don't matter. It's not good or bad. It's just what is, right? And so when I decided that I know something extremely valuable that everybody keeps asking me for, when I decided that it's actually rude of me to watch people struggle with something that I do so effortlessly. I was like, I literally went to a class and everybody had paid $500 and I watched everybody and I said, these people gonna go home and they're not even gonna know how to do what the person did. And it's no shade to the person, but the person, I mean, because it was value in what they did, but there was no, like, the people are going to have a very hard time repeating it. That was the turning point for me. I was like, I need to teach, because I know that that's not a consistent way to get the result that they paid for. It doesn't make, and I don't got time. I don't need to be outing the person who taught the class. And some people just spend so much time on the wrong thought process. I could give 2 cuss words about the person who taught the class. They followed their unction and their calling, and the value of what they taught was still worth $500. But the people, I watched them. I'm like, oh, they don't have a system to follow when they get back home. So they're going to be struggling. I know why. I'm going to fill that gap. That person is the kickoff, and then everybody going to come find me. You know what I'm saying? Bing. Like, and it worked. And that class helped me literally also get from having to go to work to make income. It's a process. You wouldn't value making money while you sleeping and while you sick in your bed if you didn't understand that. I mean, maybe you would, you only knew that, but so that's not true. But you'll value it a whole lot more because you finally like, oh, I get to wake up and I got paid. I got paid while I was drinking Theraflu. I'm just saying. Everyone has an audience. Learn who your tribe is, important to them. Exactly, Rashida. So, you're welcome, Katia. Katia just joined Online Course Magic. Katia, 7 p.m. Central on Thursdays. Okay, 7 p.m. Central on Thursdays. You sent me like 20 emails. I got to go through them. But I saw one, which was, what's the time? 7 p.m. Central on Thursdays in the private group. For those of you who are not in Online Course Magic, where I teach you how to get paid for what you know, by the way, shameless plug. Why does it need to be shame when the fact is that I can help you like get started sooner than you actually think? It don't take all the stuff that people think. It's like you literally can just get started and start helping people. But yeah, so you can get, I'm going to put the link in the comments. You guys, y'all better jump into this class. This class is insane. Literally, I'm teaching you how to collect payments, start your email list, sell your courses, create a membership site, create the Facebook groups, build followers on social media. It is just insane. All of everything that you see me doing, like the fact that I can just create classes. If I wanted to create a new class right now, I could literally do all the details in like an hour and then launch it like in the next 2 hours and get everything done and already start receiving payments. Not because of anything other than the formula that I teach you. I teach you the formula. You know, some people say they teach you and they leave some pieces out. I literally be like, hey, y'all, I just made, $2,800 yesterday. This is how. Not only do you get that, but I did not do 20. It was like 7 or 8 emails, which is 20 in my brain. So, but I respect it. I don't get mad. I did too, but not 20. Oh, Rose, welcome. Who else joined Online Course Magic? If you are a founding member of Online Course Magic or you just joined, let me know. Let me know. There are like a few slots left for the birthday. So normally the class is $497. Some of y'all like, oh my God, $500? Hell yeah, I'm showing you how to make 6 figures on the internet. You're going to give me $500, okay? Normally it's $500 for my birthday because I'm turning 32. I did a special for all my fast action takers to make 32 people get it for $320. And some of you guys be asking me about pricing, and I'll teach you pricing in there. I just make it up. It felt great. I wanted to give because it's my birthday and I'm turning 32. So it's a win-win. $320 because I was trying to play on 32. There was really no science to this. It's just, do 32 people want to join, save $177, and I'm going to teach you how to do what I do. I'm going to teach you, but I have to charge. But the moral of the story is, don't be scared. It don't matter if you join my class or not. You better start doing what you know you're supposed to be doing. Period. That is really the moral of the story. I need the information so I can send it to my coworker. Perfect. I shall let me put the link. The replay link, if you want to watch a webinar on it, the replay link is in my Instagram bio. And if you just know, like, I'm about to just join because I've been saying I was going to do this, then let me give you the link for that. Let me give you the link, darling. And I'm gonna do a separate live stream where I'm just teaching you what the class is, and I'm being like way more professional. Lynn says, I don't know if I was a founding member, but I took it. It was great. Yes, and you're still a member. What's amazing is that all of the people who are, if you buy this, you have lifetime access to all of the updates. All of the updates. So it's amazing because you just keep getting better and better. Because if you're not making six figures with your courses, then you need to start again with the new people that's joining. Period. Like, as in, take the information. You don't have to pay again. You just get to take it again and again and again and again. Me. I'm a member. Aki is a member. I love it. Turn up for the 32. Right. I have to start back watching your classes. Your energy and knowledge is everything. Thank you. I'm trying to tell y'all, we can just get it going. A lot of stuff people struggling with, even myself, even for my next level, it's just not, it's all mindset. And the more I'm just like, wow, I feel amazing. This has been an extremely rough year. And it's like, oh my gosh, like everything is mindset. You can overcome anything with your mind, period. And then there's just a couple things you need to do. So if you know you want to get paid for what you know, then don't make it hard. Just get this simple formula and then go at it. But at the end of the day, anything, ladies, I get so many women telling me like, if I only knew how to do my eyelashes. Are you going to keep singing that song? Or are you going to set aside 20 minutes a day to practice eyelashes until you get it? There is no other way around it. Like, either you're going to actually set aside time and make it happen. Lauren Stith is a member. I love it. That is so awesome. I love it. The link for, okay, let me see. I don't know how to put it on Instagram. I don't think I can. Just go to LakeishaMichelle.com because that'll be the best way. LakeishaMichelle.com. There is a free webinar on this, you guys, where I actually go into detail on what the course is. Because I know if everybody don't have $500 lying around, or even if you do, you want to know the details of what it is. But in the short, easy term is, I'm teaching you how to take what you know and get paid. And the cool thing about it is I focus on sales and marketing, because it's one thing to create a course. You can make a class and a Facebook group. A Facebook group is free. You can literally, somebody tell me, Lauren, tell me something that you want to teach. Candy, tell me something that you want to teach. Tell me, and we can like literally, I'm going to show you how easy it is. And the part that is interesting and that people need the support and the coaching on is because you're going to get in your head when it comes time to sell. Because what happens, what I notice is that people, okay, Instagram, people get in my class and thank you, baby. My baby Reagan put the link. Y'all, I'm starting to sweat. People, Reagan put the link in the comments. Thank you, baby. What I notice is people get in the class and then I teach you how to do stuff so fast that you start freaking out trying to make it hard. That's why I did a whole thing of like, don't make it hard. Don't make life hard. Oh, vocal hygiene. That's good. Like voice lessons, huh? Oh, that's so good. Oh my God, do you know? Think about it. Vocal hygiene. Think about this. Have you ever seen the tryouts for American Idol? All those people will pay you $19 a month. Let me get my calculator. Yeah, Facebook group, they're making it so that you can like literally like put PDFs in there. It's just amazing. Now, the thing about a Facebook group is you're going to have the argument from someone that you don't own Facebook. So, if you build your courses on there, but start, okay? You can always get them off. But if you decided for the next 90 days, my class is going to be on Facebook and I'm going to get X amount of people. What? Okay, preventative maintenance, vocal hygiene. Like, that is amazing. So if you are a vocalist, even if you're a speaker, there are certain exercises and things that you need to be doing on a regular basis because the voice is a muscle. And so even if I had a show tonight, there are certain exercises that I'm going to do in order to prepare to sing through my sickness. Now, reality is you shouldn't sing when you're sick, but at the end of the day, sometimes you got to sing when you're sick. So what are those tactics and techniques? And where is the vocal gym so that I can teach, so that I can practice on a regular basis, building the muscle. Does that make sense, you guys? I'm using this as an example. This is a class that someone wants to teach that's on my Instagram. For those on Facebook and YouTube that are like, what the heck is she talking about? So, I love it. So here's the thing. If you have a vocal gym, you could literally call it the vocal gym. And let's say you have something that's $19 a month, because that's something that people will frequent, right? And it's something that they can come and do on a regular basis. let's say you give, it's a Facebook group and it's $19 a month, and you accept payments on Stripe or Recurly. There's so many different like things you can use. Mighty Mouse, Mighty Member, Member Mouse, or whatever it's called. Teachable. There's so many platforms. So don't get stuck on what's the platform I'm going to use. If you just say 19, let's say you get over the next year, you get 1,000 people. That means you're going to make $19,000 a month times 12. That's $228,000 on recurring payments, right? Now, that's the first tier of the company, because then you want to have live events. Your live events, those are events that you want to have that start off at $297, $497, $1997, because you have different types of workshops. You have your different tiers. You have your intimate, 20-person groups. You have your masterminds. You have your things that are just for the community of the $19 people. They want to have, something they can come to as a big group, quarterly. And so then those are bringing in another $250,000, $250,000, like, so like, this is how it works, you guys. Does that make sense? Are you still there? Does this make sense to you guys? Now, it doesn't matter if you don't want to have a vocal business. What business could you put into this framework? Yep, Akia, Lynn, members of, you guys are already members. I love it. Absolutely love it. So everybody that's already a member of Online Course Magic, you get all the updates. Cool. I just save all my content too. So thank you for this reminder. Yeah, save all your content that you put on Facebook, because if Facebook crashes, you know what I'm saying? That's why you want an email list. That's why you want a private group. But the money, you can start on Facebook and take that money and then build your own app. Apps are not hard. You guys, business apps, Google it. Let me see. Let me show you guys. There's so many. What is the name of this company? Don't you hate when you know something and you know it, and it's like, I can't think of the name. What is the name of this company? I can't think of it. But anyway, they'll build your company, and it's like a whole, they'll build your app, and it is, I cannot think of the name of it. But anyway, you can take the money that you make from whatever your initial product is and invest. Yes, this makes complete sense. Perfect. So, I'm excited because I'm going to watch a bunch of people build things, and you guys, so it's really like business building, but you're getting paid for what you know. And that means you're taking the fact that you're a vocalist and you want to train other vocalists. You're taking the fact that you are a teacher, and Danielle's a teacher. She wants to educate or build a space for, I don't know. You talked about this before, Danielle. I don't know if you're actually doing that now, but I know you got a client for like a $10,000 contract. Whoop, whoop. My clients, right? So the thing is, if you wanted to create a space so that beginner teachers learn how to be, a certain type of teacher and learn how to build rapport with their students, that's still these type of things you can build. Think of Netflix. You can build your own Netflix, okay? And if you're money hungry, you're going to discount a $19 a month or a $12 a month program. But oh, by the way, a year from today, you're going to be happy, because my first year, I think it was like $5,000, because I started in August. So it was like, okay, I made like $5,000 online. Perfect. Because it was August, September, October, November, December. So initial $1,000 extra. Cool. That's perfect. That's a side hustle. I didn't quit my day job. Right. But then what happened was it started doubling every month. And so I was like, oh, okay. It went to 27,000. Then it went to 40,000. Then I was like, oh my God. And it was only a $19 product. If you know you want to build that, that's what I teach you how to do, you guys. And you just be surprised how fast you can start, and how it's just like, it's just good. And it's easier than you think. And my point to my class this morning was like, you guys are making it hard. Like, you want to struggle, because sometimes we get used to the struggle. We get used to, it can't be that easy. You meet you a good man and you be like, what's wrong? What is he up to? Something's wrong, because he's too good to be true. Just joined. I'm excited. Yay! You guys better get in for the 320. I mean, at the end of the day, that's a crazy deal. And it's my birthday, so I could do that. It's like when you go to Macy's and you be like, oh my God, these deals are so good. What in the world? Ooh, ooh. And I want to say this, all of my creators who are literally posting stuff like support me, that don't really work. Like, you guys, what? I don't care. Like, nobody cares. The only reason I would never say, can y'all support me and buy my class or subscribe to my YouTube channel? No. If I'm asking you for a subscription or a purchase of something, it's because I'm providing you value. Subscribe if you want to have this energy and frequency so you can keep living your best life. That's the reason why you subscribe. Not because you're supporting me. Supporting is a byproduct of the value that I provide. Does that make sense, you guys? Ain't nobody worry about you until you give something that literally be like, oh my God, I need that on a regular basis. What's the information? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My birthday shout outs. It's on November 21st. So I'm going to be giving out a lot of good deals because I'm just going to do a play on the number 32 because I'm turned 32. Hey, Liz. Liz is in online course magic. Liz, what's been your experience in online course magic? This makes you're a magnetic energy. Thank you. So yeah, my point is at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be hard, you guys. And so you have to decide that even though this is tedious, I am determined to keep going and I'm not going to quit. I can't be down. I will not quit. I will not quit. There may be a part that I need to put down to pick up another part, but that's not really quitting. That's just shifting, right? I quit the salon. I'm not a quitter. I just shifted to something else. Do you guys want more freedom and location? Freedom of time. Like I'm happy and grateful today that I get to be home and going through this cold without like, I can do it. I don't have to be like, man, I got to go to work even though I'm sick. I get to chill and still do what I love. I'm November 22. The course was transformative and broke down loads of barriers and got me into action. This is the second time somebody said I'm a household name. I receive. I'm in the receiving energy. I am pushing all of this energy back on you. I do believe that I get to impart this in you in everything that I do and touch and give. And so I believe that you get to have whatever you see in me, and whatever you see in anyone else. If there's something that you desire, if something that sparks joy, then you get to have it. And you have to be determined to get it until is the complete until. When you gonna quit? I'm not quitting until. And that ain't quitting. That means I just finally get to kind of chill for a little bit. I ain't quitting. I won't stop. I'll stop when I get my breakthrough. The end. Period. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'll be like, look her up. I tell some people about you. I love it. So you guys, I'm open to receive. I have been making it harder than it needs to be. Right. And I've loved and forgive myself. I love and forgive myself. I've made it complicated. And I actually now I choose for this to be easy. What am I frustrated about? Like, I need to make this lesson in good tea. What am I frustrated about? Right. I'm choosing to see things differently. Who teaches that? I see her face, but I can't think of her name. Who teaches that? So many people, actually. Denise, Amanda Francis, this other lady, I can't think of her name, but they all teach it. Like, it's just, I'm choosing to see things differently. This isn't hard. It's tedious. And I actually am available to receive this. I'm worth it. Like, I'm going to help so many people. And so rightfully so, I get to receive. I'm already feeling the energy of the breakthroughs that I'm creating from people. She says the webinar alone is, I love it. I love it. The webinar alone gives you a breakthrough. Yes. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, so here's the deal. Oh, what did I just do? There we go. I love it. Here's the deal. We don't need to make it hard. That's the moral of the story. The thing I wrote this morning was very simple. Okay. One of the biggest things I see for members is you're making it hard. Okay. It's the simple things that you're making hard. You don't have to have meltdowns about what you don't know. Stop freaking out if it took you 30 minutes to do something. It's okay. That's just a part of the learning curve. Stop being so hard on yourself. You're never going to be perfect. And that's okay. Like, it's okay to not know. Take the pressure off making this be end all be all and just know that I'm willing to put in the work. Instagram, this is going to log you guys off. Oh, I can just get back on, actually. I'm going to end it and start it again. So I'm going to end Instagram and start it again. I'm going to end it and start it again. Here we go. Boom. I don't know. There we go. So the thing is, you will never be perfect. It's not, I mean, and it's okay to not know. It's okay to not know. Take the pressure off and understand that you got to put in the work. No class, no coach is going to help you without you helping you. There is no get rich quick thingy happening, okay? You have to be willing to create until you hit that sweet spot. You have to be willing to be vulnerable and start before you're ready. You have to want it so bad that nothing can stop you. You have to ask questions and not be offended by the answers that you receive. And us adults have the hardest time. 30, 40, 50, 60 years old because we have been living. And so you have all of these experiences that literally have kind of like beat you down. Don't let life beat you up so much that you're missing what's right in front of your face, what's right here trying to get to you. I don't want you to let life beat you up, you guys. I want you to know that even though it feels hard, you are available to receive. Even though it feels tedious, you've got this. Even though it feels like I don't know what I'm doing, I am doing the dang thing, period. Even though it feels like I'm falling, I am literally falling onto a firm foundation. Vocal hygiene. I don't know what it is, but it sounds interesting. Right. So, and that's another thing I teach you in the class. Don't make classes with titles that make people say that. So I knew what it was because I'm a vocalist. But I mean, you could use some context clues and be like vocal hygiene, but you know, that made you think too hard. That's why I said vocal gym. It's really if you talk to oh, that's denim text. It's it's really, oh my God, I need to hear this. Good. If you speak in the language of you and not your customers, you're going to have people confused. So you want to always use simple terms. Don't use buzzwords because it's just pointless. Just use simple terms, you guys. It's like I could say a lot of stuff when I was doing hair, but I just started saying short hair specialist. Like it was real simple. Instead of me saying, you know, natural this and that, it was just like I do natural hair. Like just make it so simple. Don't make people guess. Okay, so let's see. I'm stuck in creating my online course. I won't sit down and create the content. The reason why is because it's like some resistance there. And you got to look and see, like, a lot of times my members are stuck because they are already thinking of how will I get the customers? Who's going to sign up? You know, you're already thinking about that stuff. Who's going to say no? What people are going to be perfect vocals? Yeah, that's cool. Or just be a better singer. What does a vocal hygienist want to be? A better singer. Like best voice. Create the best voice. Be a better singer. Things like that. Like what are they Googling? If we just look up vocal, I'm gonna look up. Let me just look this up real quick. Let's see. The fastest way to learn how to sing. Boom. Let's see. All you got to do is look up vocal coach Facebook groups also and look at the questions. You can go look up YouTube videos and just look at the questions. I like to create content based on what people are searching for. Popular singing teachers. Let's see. Boom. What's happening? Hold on, y'all. So do I need to I want to help prevent injury to vocals. I have 5 surgeries and I don't want people to lose their voices. Is it for singers? Who are you targeting? And even if it's not for singers, even if that's an interesting niche. So even if okay, cool, it's for singers. I was gonna say because people who have I've had nodules and I didn't get the surgery or whatever, but like in general, that's a pain point, and I bet you people will be willing to pay for it, whether it's a one-time fee or it's a consistent fee, where it's just you're building the vocal cords. Orders. It's just, yep, I knew Stith. When I saw Stith, I was like, yep, I know who that is. I love it. So the thing is, what we would do is go and look at how people are searching for solving that problem. So, and even if you just think about how you, if you think about how you were struggling with the problem, what were the things that you were freaking out about? How do I, what is the, like, how do you get rid of nodules is a question that I look at, right? How do I get a stronger voice? How do I stop losing my voice? How do I sing tonight, even though I got, even though my voice is like hoarse, So you go and look, you guys, you got to spend hours searching and scrubbing the web for questions that people are asking as it relates to what you want to build. Because just like, and I'm not talking about you, Lauren, your product, but I see a lot of people literally creating things that people are not like, it's not a pain point. Nobody really cares. They don't really care to solve it. Just because someone asks questions doesn't mean they want to buy either. Great question. She says, what happens when people follow, ask questions, but don't buy? Nothing happens because there's so much more to that question. Like, you may not buy because I didn't explain it properly. You may not buy because you just like lost everything and you just can't buy, but you're trying to get all the information you can get for free. And there's nothing wrong with getting free information, right? Makeda's in my class. So there's a lot of reasons to why people don't buy. And I think the best way is to ask people why they didn't buy. Like, you can literally ask. You can literally just ask, like, what made you not sign up? I saw that you inquired, what can I do to be better? I'm not pressuring you to purchase. I just want to get better. So what is this the pain point that you're actually willing to pay for? Hey, Makeda, what's going on, mama? Yeah, I have a yeah, I keep telling y'all, like, so, and the crazy part is that the cold is actually leaving. What if it takes 2 months? Yeah, it takes time. Like, for some people, you're going to join this class and you're going to create your class in a weekend. For other people, it's going to take you 6 months because most of it was in your head and you were just like freaking out about because somebody didn't buy or because I was talking to somebody the other day. They were like, well, somebody said I was expensive. I was like, so you're not for them. I love it when I look at other people and they say your name or quote something from you. And then we are on the same page. Thanks for coming in my life. Aw, you're welcome. Yay. China doll. I needed to hear this. Thank you. You're welcome. Y'all better catch this deal. I love it. Yes, thank you. So here's the thing. First of all, for those of you that are asking about the course, whether you join the course or not, I want you to start creating and getting paid for what you know. Even if you have a service business, there is something that you can teach. If you're a hairdresser and you don't want to teach other hairdressers, but you want to teach your actual clients. I have a hairdresser who teaches relationship coaching. But guess what? Her hairdresser clients are a bunch of women who got relationship problems, right? So it was completely valuable for her to learn how to turn what she knows into an online class. And the cool thing about what I teach is that the curriculum, you can teach it live in person. So you can use the method that I teach you to do a live seminar. So for example, Lauren, if you want to take what you know and do live seminars first, and then after working with people in person, it helps you really solidify the part that you can do online, and it just makes the online part even sweeter. Or you can just juggle, vice versa. There are plenty of things that I teach in person that I also teach online. So the thing is, and Lauren, we're going to do all this over the next 6 weeks, by the way, where I'm just laser focused working with the members only, and we're going into detail on fleshing out what is the product, what is the pain point, and that kind of thing. Yay. Hold on, I'm getting notifications. I'm about to go make me some chicken noodle soup. I'm hungry, y'all. Chicken noodle soup. Somebody just joined. Hey, Let's see. Welcome to Jamila Bullock. Jamila Bullock just got $177 savings. Who wants to do this? I'm literally teaching you guys how to do this. So you get instant access, by the way, to all of the content. You know how sometimes you join, you can literally get instant access to this class and make I do date. I do date. Why you asking, boo? I mean, I go on dates, you know what I'm saying? I believe you are single until you marry. And guys do not like when I say that, and I don't even care. And I tell them that I do not care. I am single until I'm married. I am not married. I am not engaged. I'm going into grief coaching as a nurse, struggling because I think it's too heavy for online course. So use the curriculum to do it live. And then let me tell you what'll happen is that you can do this live, and the curriculum, everything is the same. The same way that you create what I teach you is you do. I've literally used the same method for live events. And what's amazing is that once you start doing stuff in person, those people that you coach in person, they're actually the same people. Even though people pay to go to a live class, they want to keep continuing the conversation because it's just impossible to give everybody everything you know. So you can actually, Liz, you're already a lifetime member. You can actually give people extra support with the online coaching. Grief coaching is not heavy if you really think about the fact that you can do Zoom, like therapy type stuff over virtual. And so you could do group coaching for the grief, and maybe they all met at a live event. So you can build up, sell a live event, teach a curriculum that you create. And then there at the live event, you teach them the curriculum, and then ask the people who want to stay with you and keep doing the work and go further with coaching online if they want to sign up for your 6-week, 8-week, 12-week program. And it's, you have a set fee and you can break it into payment plans if needed to, that kind of thing. I'm going into grief coaching as a nurse, struggling because, I already read that. Was honored again this weekend. Let me tell y'all, Lakeisha is the truth. Thank you. Girl, you take action. If you have a book or a talk, like you literally need to get your life, okay? And turn that information into intellect. If you have a specialized skill, if you're a nurse, if you work corporate and you just know how to do Excel, like that's a big deal. Do you know how much stuff that people can do with Excel? From budgeting from their house, budgeting their business, there's so much. That's me. I sure did get my $177 off. I have been listening to you for years, and it's about time I get serious and take action. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Celebrating you. Facts. I believe that too, period. Right. Akia, I love it. I love it. You guys are I have the best community. I promise you I have the best community. Oh my gosh. The best community. Love that. Everyone, it's so worth it, an investment in yourself. Yeah. What I love is that it's only going to get better. And the new updates that I want to do, I'm just making it prettier. Now I can make it pretty. I can spend energy on making things pretty. What I teach you is like, get out the gate and get some people. Like Lauren, I would challenge you in the next 90 days to try to get 30 customers on a recurring program where you're doing vocal exercise. Now you may not want to do recurring. You may want it to be like a thing that you build and then you just work on selling it. But high motivational lifestyle. But let's say your program is, you want to do a beta testing and you're doing a program for $197 and that's 30 people. Okay, that's $5,900. That's really low. But I mean, I don't know your goals. And we'll talk about that once we do the weekly coaching. That's what I love about the weekly coaching, because it helps you. We literally go in as a group and everybody brings their stuff to the table. I need help with implementation. My course, the way that it's actually, yes, please share the stream, you guys. The way that the course is structured, when you log in, you make your money goals, and then I can show you, but I need more devices in my life. I literally have so many devices right now. Oh, all right, Danielle, what is going on here? He's giving me a little ghost. I am not playing. Let me focus. I open my phone like, wait a minute. Okay. It's all about implementation. Exactly. Liz is in the group. Liz is saying it's all about implementation. Danielle throwing me off. I got the knowledge. So here's the thing. My first question about implementation is what do you need to get done? What outcome are you looking for? And anybody, if you're considering online course magic and you want to get paid for what you know, tell me the outcome that you're looking for. And I'll tell you if it's a good fit for you or not. Because, you know, I don't want nobody joining that don't need to be joining. Oh. Okay. I need to put my phone down because I can't focus now. I need to organize the info. Great. So you have a specialized knowledge and you are looking to organize it so that it is a results-driven course for someone, for your customers. Is that what you're saying? And I don't know. You just got to tell me. I'd be so excited for no reason. Like it's like no reason at all. Y'all better get in. So listen, get in tune with the outcome that you desire because nothing else matters. Like if you say your man get on your nerves, he gonna forever get on your nerves until you figure out what outcome are you looking for from him. Because maybe he can't give you that outcome. Or maybe you have an expectation that he didn't even know about, so he can't give you the outcome because y'all didn't even have the conversation. Maybe you chose the wrong person. Maybe you looking for an outcome as you ain't the type of person to be getting that out. You know what I'm saying? You won't even know those details until you're clear on the outcome that you're looking for. Okay, so how to live in abundance after loss. This is a great conversation for this, but what is the tangible outcome? You have to sell tangible things. Tangible things. So for example, I'm going to go and actually print out the curriculum from Online Course Magic. So when I do a live stream later tonight, I want you guys to pay attention to how I'm going to sell through the roof because I'm going to print the book so people can see when you're done taking this class, your class will be in your hands. So you can take it. Oh, my leg fell asleep. My leg it just fell asleep. Oh. Wake up. I can't even talk. I was like, I can't fake this. This is happening. This thing is happening here. Okay. Oh, Jesus. It hurts, y'all. It don't even hurt. It just feels like a dead weight. I can't even focus. Okay. Auntie still says stand up. Let me stand up. Auntie Lauren, help. Oh, you're right. It's working. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. I couldn't talk. I was like, I can't even talk. I was trying to talk through it and then just everything started happening. I'm just jumping up and down. Lord Jesus, what happened? It was I was trying to talk through it, y'all, and it was legs dead. Oh, legs dead. Okay, back to what I was saying. Jesus. I don't even know what I was saying. I couldn't. Lost all focus. By the way, do you guys realize that people are buying things and I'm literally trying to dance on a dead leg? I mean, I'm just saying. You don't have to be perfect. I'm in my pajamas. My hair is nappy, but I'm happy. Pocket full of dough. That was a rap song. So you don't have to be perfect. I'm at my desk at work holding in my laptop. You're so smart. You're like, stand up. I'm like, oh. And then when I stand up, it's just feels better. Jesus. Hilarious. I had a whole meltdown. Sorry, y'all. That was a meltdown. Man down. Now that I understand relationships, I will never let no relationship make me feel like I'm not single. You give up so much for a person, then they break up with you and you end up depressed. That's a whole nother live stream. You know, I could go in on that one. Let me tell you something. Relationships, you have to be willing to love and give all and be, because you have to be the love you want to receive. And you can't be like not giving the love that you want to receive. And then you got to know that I'm going to do it till I get it right. The end. So people make fun of me. They call me J-Lo and, you know, Kim Kardashian. I do not care. I'm going to do it till I get it right. Okay? The end. Just don't post all your boyfriends. That way you don't look so schizophrenic. Anyway, here's the moral of the story. I see several questions. Can you give me one example of how to turn that into a tangible? Oh, yes, sure. I love it. The raw realness. And my point is, y'all can be yourselves. Now, I'm a goofball, okay? And I really believe that I'm healed. Like, I'm being healed even as I'm talking, because literally, like, I feel very like, whoa. Here's the deal. You can totally be yourself, whoever you are. You don't need to be me with all this energy and cuckoo-ness and your leg dying on the internet. Like, and I'm better now. So thank you, Lauren. It was just so odd. My leg just like went dead. Like, I was like, oh God. But here's the deal. When you're teaching, it has to be tangible when it comes to money being exchanged. So whatever it is that you want to teach, there's the bigger conversation, right? And then there is the result that people want. And it's outcome. Tony Robbins talks about outcome. Lisa Nichols talks about results. It's the same thing. When I literally went, oh, people buy outcomes. Let me tell you how I got really good at this. And I teach this. I really do teach this. I study QVC and HSN. Literally, I will just play it in the background. I could be taking a bath and I'll just put it on my iPad and put it on the sink and just listen to how they sell. They sell results. And they're very good at showing people how to use the product in their everyday life. So for example, when I go live tonight, I want you to follow me. Even if you don't buy the product, you're going to learn. You're going to see how when I have the physical product in my hand. And that's why I hold up, where'd that phone go? I hold up the phone and I'll pull up my website with the actual tangible courses. So you can see, I'm not just saying I create courses. I have a ton of courses with a ton of members. I can show you my screen. Oh, this is my new phone, so I don't have it set up. I like to have it normally set up to when you go like this, you start seeing all my payments. And I just show this. It don't have it now because it's not set up. So I need to download Stripe and set it up. But I love seeing the payments because it's like, I don't want to just talk about it. I want to be able to pull my phone up and you be like, boom, payments. And it got timestamps and dates and different things. Proof. So whenever I'm talking to you, then when I say tangible, all I gotta do is be like, look, I'm getting paid. Do you want to get coins, right? Do you want to have the course? Here's the course that you are going to buy. Here's the book that you're going to get. In chapter 12, you're going to learn how to leave your man without being depressed. Like, that's a tangible outcome. Oh, I want to leave my man without being depressed. When it comes to a conversation of abundance, you have to make it tangible. Because what abundance means something different to everyone, Rashida. So Rashida says she wants to teach people how to live abundance after loss. The exercise in Online Course Magic told you have to get tangible. I would never search, even though I love the conversation. It's not natural for the average person to go type in, how do I live abundant after loss? What does that mean? Like, that's not clear enough, right? And so I want you, because I don't know what you're selling. Like, I literally don't know what you're selling. So does that mean that someone died? Does that mean you lost some money? Does that mean you lost, like, what did I lose? And then what's the definition of abundance? You got to get more tangible. That's a pie in the sky conversation. I'm not disrespecting your topic either. Like, that could be a good live stream topic, but when it's time to ask for the money, people need to know what it is that they're going to get. So what does it mean to be abundant, right? After loss. My first question is, what did I lose? Did I lose a human? Or like what? Does that make sense, you guys? And this is the stuff that we work on in the group. I'm going to do a lot of this tonight. I love your energy. Thank you. Welcome, Texture TV. I love that title, Texture TV. Oh, somebody asked me about a YouTube channel. I'm so sorry, Candy CEO. Are you still here? Candy, are you still here? I want to build on YouTube and sell my course. I think you can sell your course. Candy, are you still here on Instagram? So here's the thing about YouTube. It's an oven. Okay. You got to make 100 videos. So it's not anything, you don't make it with, it's just a part of what you do. When it comes to selling your classes, you can literally take the way that I teach this course, and it's going to make more sense when I show you tonight. Because the way that I'm even selling this, like you have to be certain on sales and marketing to sell like this. So I don't teach you to sell like this, because you're gonna look at me and say, how do I do that? Right? I give you the actual way. Makeda, I love Makeda because Makeda uses the formula and she just goes out. She took the curriculum, the course, and did it live, and boom, she made money, right? So the thing is, I don't know if you're still on here, Rashida and Candy. The thing is, you want to be able to have tangible results for other people, okay? You want to be able for somebody to look and say, oh, when I'm done with your course, I will have what? That's the key. That's the key. That's the key. And when it comes to YouTube, you don't even need a social media presence, because you guys know that you can like go old school and pass out flyers and go to networking events and get people to come to follow you on social media, or to go to your landing page that you make from ConvertKit email list, and you're getting a certain number of people who say they're interested in a topic. You can meet them in person. You can go to meetup.com and go attend a bunch of meetups and pass out your information, take their information and follow up, and you can sell your class one by one by one by one. Get these people results, then get online and be building your online at the same time. Like, it doesn't have, you don't have to have a presence online. That's just not the way that it goes. It's not, you guys. Like I made $10,000 in a room in a day live. And the thing that I sold them, I taught them, okay, in person. And then I asked them if they want to keep going with me, do they want to buy my online program? Right? And so I made the online program after they said yes. So you don't need all this stuff. You don't need all this stuff, you guys. You really don't. I promise you, you don't. Right, Rashida. It goes back to what people are searching for. Yeah, so I was asking you because I will help you right now, but I just don't know. I'm asking you not to be funny or poke at what your topic is, but to literally, I'm trying to figure it out so I can help you have a tangible title that'll make people be in your community and buy, right? How about managing your chronic health condition? So the way that you draw people in is going to be keeping people engaged and building an audience around people who have chronic, whatever the health condition is, chronic. I know you do Crohn's. So you would start a group around a free group. You can start a private Facebook group around people with Crohn's, right? And you drop a bunch of tips in there. And then the paid product could be either like a monthly membership, $12, $19, something like that. Because when you look at stuff like that, it's got to be something that people don't want to cancel on a regular basis, right? If I have, I'll buy a $27 product. It's just weird because when it comes to like something like a chronic illness, like it just depends on the level of the pain symptoms. How high is the pain point? But if you found these natural remedies and all that kind of stuff, I'll be a part of a tribe that can help. That's like somebody selling vegan stuff. You could be in a $19 a month vegan group, $12 a month vegan group. That's disposable. You'll do it. It's not a hard sell because you're interested. And the way that you keep me coming is you're selling, you're giving away free recipes, or you're just sharing your experience, right? In a private Facebook group. And then once you come up, you'll listen to people and what they're struggling with, and you're going to find that pain point that they're willing to pay for because they want it solved. They want to work at it. They're tired of being tired, right? Managing the chronic health condition, that's an ongoing thing, right? And so you'll be the coach for that. That makes total sense. It's like going to, therapy for a broken limb, right? People will pay for that. They do pay for that. But it's all about how you position it. You got to have something that draws people in, which is going to be that conversation of Crohn's disease, right? The severity of it, tips, things that trigger it, all that kind of stuff. You can go into the facts, because that's going to be your water pool. You want to have something that keeps people coming for information. Good Tea for Life. You guys, we could talk about anything on here because it's just about good things that help your soul prosper, right? We did $19 per month to manage their stress. Oh, good. Right. So Rashida, but Makeda, does that make sense? So you got to have something that keeps people coming for information. So you want to be a hub of information. And then the paid product is going to be, a more higher level, like a more access to you, or it's just coaching, group coaching. You got to figure it out because I'm not an expert in that. If I spend more time with you, which we can, you're in the membership group. So we start back with our coaching on Thursday. I may add another day too. So Rashida says, loss of life, patients, family, friends. So the thing about it is that's so wide. That's such a wide net. So the way that you're going to have to build an audience is you're going to have to break down. So for example, let me just give you an example. When I did hair, and I still teach hair classes, but when I was in the salon, when I first got started, I'm one of those hairdressers. I can literally do long hair, short hair, white people hair, black people hair. I can do all hair, right? So I had an array of customers. Now, when it comes to your marketing, you have to have a commercial for each customer and their struggles. Does that make sense, everyone? Because it doesn't matter what the business is. Does that make sense? Kiwana, what's up? Cool. Got it. Okay, so you want to have it's a slower game, but it still works. You want to have a commercial, and I say commercial because I'm trying to get your mind to think in terms of how you have to be. Your internet presence and what you do on offline, the conversation has to have an angle, right? So you're going to speak to the experience of the person who's lost a wife. You're going to speak to the experience of a person who's lost a friend. You're going to speak to the experience of the person who's lost a baby, because this all under the umbrella of loss. So you can totally market yourself as like a grief counselor, loss counselor, whatever. But I won't care until I know how you care about how I lost my baby. I won't care about your products and services until I know how you know what I'm feeling because I lost my mama. You understand? So then from there, you have to be willing to make 100 commercials for the baby loss, 100 commercials for the job loss, 100 commercials for the friend loss, because they got to argument, for the man loss, for the divorce loss. You have to be a network on the conversation. And then all of those conversations point back to the product. This is the product. These are the conversations that draw people back into the product. Pretty good analogy. Damn, I'm good. But it's how it works. Like, seriously. So on my YouTube channel, I had, when it was only about hair, I was making hair videos for all my customers who wore weave. But guess what? I can go even deeper with you. There was different types of weave to do. Glue, sew in with braids, and sew in with beads. All of these three things are weaves they're all weaves, but they're three different types of weaves. So I had to make 3 different types of commercials on my YouTube channel. I made 1 million ones for the beaded sew in, 1 million videos for the braided sew in, and 1 million. And I talked to the pain point of the person with the beads. I talked to the pain point of the person who wants the braids. And I talked to the pain point of the person who wants the glue. I educated what the do's and don'ts of glue, the do's and don'ts of beads, the do's and don'ts of braids. If you want to, and I literally would be like, are you tired of a lumpy, humpy sew-in? All of them was like, yes. I spoke to the experience. Are you tired of being in the salon 7 hours just to get your weave done? Yes. Like there's so many angles you can play with your marketing, but you've got to be willing to do the research on what is this person experiencing. And then you got to be the gangster that's going to make 5,000 videos. I'm going to talk about this class 100 times before Thursday when the doors close. I didn't talk about it Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, I was cleaning my dad's house. Sunday, I got sick. Okay. Yesterday, I was sick. I lost 3 days. That could have been 30 videos, but it's okay. I didn't lose anything. Nothing's ever lost because I'm still going to go hard and you still going to, everything, like, it's just my frequency on this conversation is going to keep happening. And I have to be willing to be like QVC and HSN. Guess what? If I turn on, let me show y'all something. If I turn on QVC and HSN right now, hold please, let's see what they're selling. Why are you trying to not sell a lot when they literally, their whole channel is made for selling? I'm always selling something. Look at this. It say live. What they selling? HSN live right now. Some of y'all mad because here's the thing. Maybe you didn't train your audience to buy. I have paid for advertising for people. They didn't train their audience to buy. Their audience was only used to liking their pictures. So that was a waste of my money. Versus like, I don't have a following bigger than some people, but my people, I have to tell them to stop purchasing products. They're used to buying. They don't care that I'm selling. They could give two craps. They trying to see if it's something they gonna buy. They not offended. I don't feel no way. We know Keisha gonna sell something. And nobody feels bad. It's like, it's just what I do. It's a part of who I am, right? Because I'm only selling things that help people. So the thing is, when it comes to your marketing, you've got to make material that speaks to the problems, right? And if you're going to go broad, you know, you see some people say don't go broad. At the end of the day, you've seen it work both ways, where somebody's really, really specific or somebody's really, really broad. You see success in each part. But the thing is, your conversation. I know I just blew your caps back a little bit, just a little bit, because there's somewhere in your mind you feel like you can't be frequent. There's somewhere in your mind you feel like, you know, you don't want to be repetitive. I repeat myself so much, it's foolish. And guess what? I listened to my mentor over the last 7 years. I still watch my mentor, Lisa Nichols. I was backstage the other day with her, and I said, it's just cuckoo because, like, oh, the replay, it's already on my site, LakeishaMichelle.com. You guys can join if you're looking. It's on LakeishaMichelle.com. I thought I didn't put it on there. I did it. Anyway, my point is, even though I've traveled and been taught and trained and proven myself, I still got to keep listening to the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Period. Period. Right? So, I'm looking at the comments. Let me look at the comments. I'm working to retrain my followers to buy. One of my mistakes I made. Yeah. And the whole thing is bump the people that ain't buying. You got to always be filling the pot with new people. Can it all be individual courses for each? Yeah. Yeah. Like you get to make the rules. And here's how I determine that. What does the user need? So there have been things that I have taught in one big umbrella, but when I took, so for example, my book, The CEO Stylist, that curriculum I taught in one big class. And what I noticed is that most people needed one of those modules. They needed to get in that module and stay there for like 6 months. So I was like, oh, so I took that information out of that big class and made it a standalone class. Like but I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't started and just got people in action. And people love starting with you like a beta group because they just love it. They're just willing to grow with you. So
when we order this. Absolutely. So you're going to get 12 of 2 different flavors of our new Christmas assortment. And it's so exciting. They're individually wrapped.
Look
so
at this.
They're perfect for gifting, or if you honestly just want to take them all and cut them up into a beautiful platter, you can do that.
Look at this.
So many ways to use these. I like to use them as table placements for name settings.
Look what she's doing. She's showing you how to use the product. So Whether you buy or not, you can watch this video and learn how to use this for place settings. How will it look good in my house? When would I use this? What is the result when people come over? I guarantee you they're going to talk about when people come over, how they're going to feel because of what you have. This is how you learn how to sell, y'all. Now, if I just look at the screen says Flex Pay, boom, payment plans. They say, okay, you can get this on sale, feature price for $29.95. And then it says they're giving you a chance to get $5 shipping. So the screen is doing a lot of talking. The screen is telling the how, the technical parts that people get bogged down in. But the way that they actually get people to buy this stuff you put on your table is they're talking about how will it look when it's on the table. So Rashida, your job is to talk about how will I feel? What will my life be like after I've taken the grief course? What will I be able to do? What will I see? Does this make sense? I feel like I'm on vacation and I'm just in my bed and I don't even know what's happening. Glennis, I totally understand where you want to get people. And it's just about getting new people. You want to always be having marketing. You want to always have something that keeps people coming back to your page. Not because, oh, look at me, but because it's something valuable, because people come and go. Customers have a right to come and go, period. A customer has a right to come and go. Some people are acting like they own a customer. I'm sorry. You don't own nobody but yourself, child. So the customers come and go. Things happen in their life. Sometimes they can, sometimes they can't. Sometimes they over it. Sometimes they just find somebody else that they love right now. You know how you love certain people. Like I'm a fan of the Kardashians. Sometimes I'm really into Kim. Sometimes I'm really into Khloe. Sometimes I'm really team Kourtney. Sometimes I'm team Kris. Like it's just who I'm into for the moment. And because of that, they need to just only be them and just keep being consistent because people come in and out of your life, right? So, Rashida, your homework would be to look at what are people going to be able to do and pick a lane. Like you may be able to do, like, for example, I was doing all hair and then I said, I'm only going to talk to short hair people. Doesn't mean that I don't know how to do any other type of hair, but I'm only going to talk to short hair people. I'm going to come back live tonight and I'm going to be doing coaching with you guys on creating your online courses. And I'm going to show you guys the inside of Online Course Magic, which shows you how to get paid for what you know. I'm going to show you how to take the curriculum and you can use it to teach live events and use those people from live events to create your online classes. And I'm also just going to show you how to launch online. So tonight is going down and every night until we start on Thursday. So I'm excited about that. I literally be addicted to watching HSN. I'm like, oh, I can't wait to finish seeing what they're going to do. So hopefully you got value. I know you did. And that's it. I love you guys. Be sure you're getting paid for what you know and not just having to go to work. I don't know that there's just a time where you just want to have to go to work all the time. That's just crazy. If you know you want to jump into the class and you want to just go ahead and get your spot because there's only a certain amount of people that's going to get it for $177 off. Normally the class is $497. Right now, because I'm turning 32, I have the class for $320. And that's it. That's it. Yeah, so you can get the class. It's 32 people going to get it for $320. Welcome to those that have joined and that are joining right now. If you have any questions, you can ask them at LakeishaMichelle.com. And what else? That's it. That's all. Is the class schedule, date, and time of the emails. I'm sending it out. But it'll be Thursdays at 7 Central. And anytime you can't make a live class, you can just send in your questions. And then you have access to the Facebook group, which will allow you to just ask questions on the fly. And I see everybody in there. I see people asking a lot of questions. Okay, cool. I'm going to check these emails. I love you all. Welcome. If you have any questions, it's never a bother. You always give value. I'm going to start with nurses. Awesome. And guys, just the last tip is going to be Whenever you get ready to start something, you have to validate that there's a need for it and don't overthink it. That was the whole point of making this hard. Validate that there's a need for what you're wanting to do. The way you do that is you get a group of nurses, Rashida, and you tell them, hey, I'm thinking of creating this. What's your biggest struggle as it pertains to this, right? And fill in the blank of this, because I don't speak your language. But don't speak any language. Speak normal, right? And they're going to tell you what their biggest struggle is. And then you can just reverse engineer and shape your product to make sure that they get the result that they want. Like validating is getting people to give you cash for what it is that you feel like is the need and the desire. Thursday, love. Thursdays. The same old, Priscilla. Nothing's changed. There's nothing for you to do. You already have your login. So it's going to be on Thursdays at 7. The live session tonight is when I jump on. Y'all turn on your notifications because I'm going to go to sleep, take some more medicine. And, but look at me. I look better already. Bling. Yeah, so it'll be tonight on my live stream. I don't know when, because I'm just not even going to, I'll be lying if I said a time frame. Good morning, Lakeisha. Stay blessed, joyful, and prosperous in Jesus' name. Thank you so much. Good morning. Let's pray. Father God, thank you so much for this awesome opportunity for us to come together. We thank you so much for the unity, the community, the energy, the joy that you give us no matter what the circumstances is. God, you are able. You are in the midst, and everything is here to teach us a lesson. And we just thank you so much that you love us enough to chase us and to bring us back to the core of who you are, the strength of who you are, to carry us when we don't feel like we could be carried, to give us this joy in this community is just beyond a blessing. Lord, I ask that you just impart the energy that I have into everybody that's listening. Lord, I ask that you impart the joy that I have into everybody that's listening. I ask that you let everybody know what is that one thing that they can just take off and get started on so that they can start being all that you designed them to be. I ask that you release the hurt, like let it release from them, never to return. I ask that you just empower them so that that doubt just begins to shrink and shrink and shrink. I ask that you begin to just open up doors and let them see the opportunities that you have been placing in their face the whole time. I ask that we just continue to get better and continue to desire and yearn for you, and knowing that you are the source and that everything else is the resource, so that we can just be the light that you designed us to be. We thank you so much for who you are and for what you're doing, done, did. And we love you in Jesus' name. We pray. Amen. I love you guys. I'm going to see y'all on another live stream later tonight, maybe this afternoon. I'll make some videos so I can show you guys the inside of Online Course Magic. In the meantime, this is Good Tea for Life. I am Lakeisha Michelle. Stop making it hard. It gets to be easy. Peace out. Well, it's time to eat, y'all. I'm so excited about eating. Bye, Instagram. Bye, YouTube. Akia says, amen, thankful. I love it.